God, here we go.
It's time to take all this off. Last time I had short hair was just over 15 years ago. Yeah. I'm Tim Conley. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona. Came out here to hang out with Eric of Beardbrand and some other friends that are having a holiday party, and got convinced that it's time to take all this off. Last time I had short hair was just over 15 years ago. Yeah.
So you came all the way to Austin to get a haircut?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. I might actually just have to keep coming back because I've not gotten a haircut, even though I've wanted one for like 2 years. I just don't trust anyone to cut my hair.
What makes you convinced that we're the right person for the job?
Well, this way I can blame Eric, right? If it goes wrong, I'm blaming Eric. Yeah.
Well, let's go have some fun.
Alrighty, Mr. Tim, what do you got for me today?
All right, so I haven't had this haircut in a long time, so maybe a little blurry. Probably a taper. I'm not sure how low to go. It's been so long. Keep a little bit of length on the top, because if it's too short, it's just going to stick straight up, and too long, it just like falls over to the side. Okay. Maybe a part on the left-hand side.
Do you want an actual hard, like a razor part, or the natural?
Yeah, just a natural.
Okay, so
it should, maybe it will still,
okay,
I don't know, but
you're
going to
be throwing it over to the right. Okay, fantastic. You're going to be combing it as well, or do you want like short and messy?
I don't know.
We can, I can cut it to where it's versatile.
Yeah, let's do that.
In other words, you can wear it short and messy, kind of like where mine is. Yeah. But if you needed to business it up, it won't take a lot of product or anything to really lay it down. That works?
That sounds good.
Cool.
Yeah,
it's going to cost extra. No,
that's all right.
I'm joking.
I'll put it on Eric's bill.
Yeah. First things first, let's knock this down.
This is your first actual haircut in 15 years.
Yeah, full haircut in 15 years. Yeah. My daughter was a little girl the last time I had short hair. She didn't even remember with me with short hair.
Impressive.
Yeah.
What do you think her reaction was?
They're not going to like it. My wife and daughter are not going to like this at all. Yeah. They've literally told me, don't do this. So, but you know, I succumbed to peer pressure. Eric was like, I need the views. So, yeah.
You know, when you agreed and you left, Eric went.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, what a fool.
He knew. I think your wife and daughter emailed him and said, don't let him get anything cut.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. He's like, oh man, I got this guy.
Right. Yeah, and so I'm going to a party tonight, so I got to look fresh. And these people have never seen me with short hair. And so all my friends may not even recognize me tonight. So that would be pretty crazy.
Just walk in with your video.
Yeah, see what happens. Yeah.
Oh God, here we go. I'm using really sharp scissors too.
Yeah, I don't need an ear.
What's up?
I got 2 ears, I don't need it.
You know, with both our luck, I'll probably cut the one off that is, that you can't.
Right.
You know, that isn't working properly.
Okay, so I changed my mind.
Okay. And we'll get to the other side in a second. Yeah.
Just leave it like a nice fresh bowl cut.
I like this. Okay. Check this out right here. Ooh, man. That sounds Alabama waterfall there, whatever the hell they call it.
Oh, I keep teasing my
Actually,
wife.
we don't even have to go that far, like 20 miles out of Austin. Yeah,
I need a good mullet. Like, I haven't rocked a mullet since I was in high school in the 80s.
Never too late, sir.
I
Never
know.
too late.
Yeah, I think, yeah. Well, not where I'm at. Like, you don't see only the kid, like some kids in my gym. They come in with mullets, but like adults haven't gone back to the sweet mullet. Yeah, I'll bring it back.
Yeah. Let's go find a local high school football team.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody's doing mullets. Oh man, I want a mullet. Man.
Oh, when I played high school football, Brian Bosworth was playing, and I had to get the Bosworth cut.
Yes.
Flat top, long in the back.
Flat top mullet. Yeah.
And the stripes on the side.
It's never too late, sir. I'm just saying. No.
Yeah, the funny thing is when I started growing my hair, it was really only supposed to be like a couple of years. And then it just kind of stuck, mostly because I'm lazy, and like getting a trim every few weeks didn't sound like a lot of fun, so I just kept letting it grow. And then I was getting my hair trimmed like every 6 months or something, and that was it. Like, I was like, oh, this is nice. So it's gonna be pretty crazy having to keep it trimmed up. Or this could just be day one of me growing it back out. For the next 15 years. Right. And then I don't have to do it again. Like, just get one good one, Bobby. That's all I need.
That's it, just one good one. I got you.
One good one.
So, on the sides, like when you said a taper, you don't want to go too, because your hair is fine.
Right.
If you don't want to go too, like clear, if you will, too tight, I always recommend like a number 5.
Okay.
You know, a number 5 to start. We could do maybe a finger or 2 in height.
Okay.
And then everything else gets tapered up. It's still nice and dark.
Okay. Yeah, we can give it a shot.
That work for you? Yeah. Okay. Oh no, stop working. No, I'm kidding. We're good.
Yeah, but I'm in Austin, so it'll look cool.
That is true.
It'll look purposeful.
Just like your autistic client.
Dude, that was awesome. That was awesome. It was just right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Trying to cut his hair. No, basically it was just knocking all the, bulk off. Obviously it's been, how many, 30 years of growth or something?
Yeah.
And so right now we're just taking this number 5, gutting everything out. More concerned with this being one size and controlling all this, working my way up. I normally do. And you got a good head shape too.
I cut a long time ago. I took a razor to my head, clippers to my head, and cut everything off. And my wife, she was like, "That's it. You look like a criminal. You look terrible. You got a bad shaped head." So yeah, she's like, "You need to grow that back."
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so the facial expression I made that you didn't see,
yeah,
she can't see this video.
Yeah.
Tell him a number 5. No, I'm kidding. Going through my hair.
Honestly, like I'm just letting it sink in. Like I crying a little on the inside, I think. Yeah. The funny thing is, like, after talking with Eric and setting this whole thing up, like I didn't sleep all that well last night, but again, this whole growing it out was only supposed to last a couple of years, and I used to change my hairstyle a lot, and then it hasn't changed in 15 years. So I'm excited about it. Hopefully it'll look awesome, and if not, I'll become a hat person.
Gets his haircut with Bobby.
Now I'm starting to get nervous.
Immediately puts on a hat.
Yeah.
Man,
that looks great.
I have a beanie in my jacket, so I came prepared.
A taper basically looks neater, lasts longer, and the reason why is you have a line all the way down, it's going to be a number 5 all the way down to that line.
Yeah.
As it grows out, it's going to get really blocky and bulky.
Right.
Right now what we're doing is basically what we're doing is almost like a skin fade at the lowest point and just gutting it out up until we hit the occipital bone, which is the roundness of the head. Looks neater, lasts longer.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah, right into the whole silverback. All right.
There you go. Or in my case, like right into my back.
Yeah.
My childhood barber, his name is Armando. God bless him, he's still cutting the hair. 57 years.
Wow.
January will be 57 years he's been cutting. That's all he's done, as far as I mean, pretty sure. And I just got my haircut with him over the summer when I was back home. And the guy's still going, you know.
Nice.
And he told me, he's like, remind me, how do you want the neck? And I told him, I said, a neck taper. And he's like, what? So we were there talking, you know, names change. Just like nowadays, it's a comb over. Nobody ever wanted a comb over 20 years ago.
Yeah.
That meant you were pulling hair over.
Right.
Side part haircut. He told me, oh, all you do just ask for natural. So I was like, oh, okay, cool, instead of blocked. You know?
Nice.
Natural, right? Sounds better, yeah. Like, I like a natural, just leave it like that, like no fucking, looks like shit, dude, but you know.
It's naturally bad hair.
Yeah, exactly. Just natural is just tufts of hair. All right, there we go. Yep, time to go to the top.
There we go, we're done.
Yeah, that's it. I like that. I'm gonna do like a Misfits thing going on. I'm gonna have to start explaining all these like bands and all these stories I'm telling because nobody's.
Milo, right? So.
Yeah.
I was a skater back in the late '80s and stuff. So.
Yeah, me early '90s.
Yeah.
How old are you, bro?
I am about to turn 52.
Man, all right.
Yeah, this year, all the color went out of my beard. Like starting in January, it just got lighter and lighter. I used to have this. I really liked it. It was kind of weird. I had this like skunk-like look. It was white here on the sides, and it was like dark right here. Everything was dark.
Really? And
then it just went away, and it's been creeping up the sides all the way up to my sideburns.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it was just so fast. Yeah, I just don't recognize the old guy in the mirror anymore. Like that's the crazy.
I'm your
part.
barber, dude. That old guy, not old fat guy.
Yeah, well, I definitely feel it. Like I hit the gym all the time, eat right. Well, except for Oreos, but for the most part, I eat right. Essentially when I figured out that I couldn't work for anyone, like that I had a problem with authority, the military. So,
you're definitely a skater. Do you listen to punk music by any chance?
Yeah. And realized that I just didn't like being told what to do. So I figured I had to learn how to do it myself and make a living on my own. And over the years, like I got into the early .com space back in the mid '90s, and then just followed it, right? And luckily it's worked. Luckily it's worked out. Yep. Yeah, my wife, we were young kids, and she just kind of took a risk on me making it. So. Yeah, it's gone.
It's gone!
He was talking about he wasn't going to go as short as Brzezinski. Way shorter than Brzezinski.
Woo! Looking good?
Eric, you know that guy over there is going to take Brzezinski's job? No, I did it second take when I saw him.
Yeah. You will not be recognized.
Yeah, tonight's going to be pretty wild. No one's going to know who I am.
Yeah.
I might have to wear a name tag.
Will things change after he washes it a few days, his hair?
Yeah, once again, it's one of the things that always comes to mind are the guys who like do kind of like the man bun or the hair, and it's tied up, but they shave it up to a line.
Yeah.
That line stays there. I've seen it where it's gone like the next day, and then because I tell them, report to me, let me know, because that way I can tell other people, now what's going on with this line? Well, I didn't shave your line in there. Basically, the skin and the hair will relax. That's just, it's kind of like it's bedhead. And then you take a shower, everything, expands, opens up with the heat and the moisture. We're good to go.
The point is give it a few days.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
that.
So essentially, I'm going to be sad for a few days. That's what you're saying.
Well, it's going to change his heart.
Yeah. Well, yeah. My hair's been, so heavy for so long. Like, but in the past, when it was short, like I could do pretty much anything I wanted with it with just a little bit of product.
Your hair is very similar to Eric's, so I think even a little sea salt spray is going to help.
Yeah.
It's a lightweight, we call it a freestyling product because it's so lightweight, but it does one specific thing.
Yeah.
It gives your hair that just touch of grit and texture that, it looks like you just came from the beach.
Yeah. I was just gonna, slather pomade in there and just like slick it right back.
This is also an option.
Not a good one, but it is an option.
Tell me a little bit about how you entrepreneurs to network. And we had a big networking event here this
This morning, yeah. Entrepreneurship's pretty lonely. It's one of those things that especially if you're doing well, because no one cares about your problems, and even your spouse and those people who are the closest to you, they really can't understand what you're going through and the stresses that you have. So, you've got employees, you've got all these people that their families depend on you making the right decisions and stuff. So the only other people who understand what it's like going through that is other entrepreneurs. So just getting together and talking to each other about how do you even deal with that entrepreneurial loneliness is a pretty big thing, and especially for men these days. Like most of our places to get together have gone away over the years, and being able to come together and just kind of be brothers and be able to say it's going to work out, right? Just letting each other know that like the hard times are going to pass, especially like right now with the uncertainty with the economy. And you've got employees that you've got to make sure you're going to take care of, and yeah, it gets really stressful. And being able to hang out and have a couple of beers, a few cigars, and just unwind. Yeah.
Winging it. I actually it's
Going for the
more-
patchy look.
Yeah, there you go. Basically, it comes down to where we're, just like he had mentioned at the beginning, where it just, kind of it grows out. Want to give that nice slimmed out look. There's a lot of, I guess, the art of illusion is also the wider it gets, it looks more round, makes the face look a lot
You're right.
more round. You slim this out. I always kind of equate it to like a water balloon.
Mm-hmm.
When you squeeze it, you notice that it kind of expands, and it makes this look longer.
Mm-hmm.
And then once you trim that up, then it'll appear longer, nice and slimmed out.
Yeah.
It's a good look. So basically, it's a taper that kind of goes forward.
Yeah.
Did I answer your question with it?
More
Yes.
natural.
Yeah. So we're doing a face taper.
Yeah, face taper.
Yeah, a jaw taper. Once I start getting towards the front of the face, I like to remind people that the hair is very attracted to the eyeball. And if you want to close your eyes, it's up to you, but it's just a fair warning.
I'm just trying to keep an eye on you.
Okay. Yeah. It's on video, so.
Yeah.
Do you want to hold on to as much of the length on the front as possible? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it like on the sides, it likes to bush out away from the rest of the beard.
Okay. So there's obviously there's a separation between this and then the mustache, which we discussed earlier. A lot of times guys like to leave this, like, I guess separated. So in other words, two separate things, if you will. So this here, because many people like to leave this longer because it's kind of like patchy underneath or something, but also we meet it halfway through and it just looks like it flows into the beard.
So the key is to work with that length to kind of not disguise it, but blend it.
Yes, exactly. So it doesn't look, separate.
Yeah.
But the option is always there to leave it heavy, so we would separate it and then try to, trim up everything underneath it. Not in this case. Do you want me to knock that down a little bit too?
Yeah, I think a little, but
Sure.
it's like kind of it separates underneath.
Gotcha. So it's kind of like
Like up at near the lip, it sticks straight up, but then down below, I need a little more length to keep it
Understood.
into the chin.
Okay. So let's actually focus on it this way. All right, I see exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. What you're trying to do is just keep it so you don't, if you get bored, run out of toothpicks or gum, you're not chewing on it.
Well, it'll stand straight up and go right into my mouth.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna call that good right there. Kind of cheating today because he actually shaved his neck under here, correct?
Not today, but
Okay.
yeah, yesterday.
Pretty good. So, but yeah, just kind of always get like a double, I guess, two perspectives on it. Look at it. You can look at something for so long and be like, that looks good. Then you look in the mirror like, oh. So just to always want to do that.
Yeah, I try to undercut the beard to be able to make sure I don't just get that neck beard thing going on.
Gotcha. The nude. You ever heard it called? It's kind of ridiculous. They nowadays abbreviating everything.
Yeah.
Saying neck beard
Kids-
is not
kids
that hard.
these days.
Exactly. So we're going to be using some of our utility oil from Beardbrand, Tree Ranger. Some good pre-shave oil and post-shave oil. You can use it in the car. Smells real nice when you start it.
I like Temple Smoke. I like that a lot.
We use that as a utility balm after the shave. Another fan of the Temple
I was
Smoke.
thinking about getting the Bold Fortune that just came out.
That is nice.
And I have no idea if my wife or daughter got it for me for Christmas, so I'm not going to pick one up while I'm
Gotcha.
here. So, because it may be sitting under the tree when I get back. I have no idea. Yeah. All right.
Do you own any of the Temple Smoke stuff or any of the, any other fragrances? with Beardbrand?
Not currently. I've used up pretty much everything.
Okay.
And kind of like waiting on Christmas sort of thing.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause, I don't ever want anything, so then I have to make it easy for my family to give me stuff. So,
It's like on the computer. Oh, look, Beardbrand got a new scent.
yeah, basically, that's kind of how I do it. So,
Now you don't hear anything, and then like 3 seconds goes by. I said Beardbrand has a new scent.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
somewhere.
yeah, like Here, see this one? This one looks like it's gonna be great.
Yeah. Oh man, they even ship to Phoenix. Look at
Yeah.
that. UPS comes all the way out here.
I only got my hair cut just so I could have the hot towel.
So Tim, do you stay pretty active? Are you living close to Cave Creek there in Phoenix and all? Do you go hiking or?
I take my dog for a walk out in the desert
Nice.
like twice a day, and since I'm literally out in the desert, state land is right next to my land, and so we just step out and walk out into the desert, and do that a lot. Hit the gym, 3 or 4 times a week, and and then just hobbies. I like building stuff around the house,
Nice.
that kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, because you sit behind a computer so much, and it's just like, you got to get out and do something real.
Yeah. You lose your mind.
Yeah.
Especially with that much like beauty and open space out there in Phoenix. I love it out there. I remember when I was there and I had, my mom is, loves very much vegetation and flora and fauna and all that nice stuff. And her exact thing to me was, please bring me back seeds from saguaro. Big old cacti. It's up. I said, Mom, it's illegal. But you can bring me back some seeds. I'm like,
You can get them from a nursery.
oh, could you? Yeah, my friend had told me about how, you don't realize the size of those, what would you say, cacti?
Uh-huh.
Realize the size and the mass of them, and the fact that they have, it's almost like a bone. It's really weird, like cartilage. You know what I'm talking about,
Yeah,
right? Like,
they have a skeleton inside.
there you go, yeah. It's magnificent. So my friend had mentioned to me that, I guess a while back, one of those, there was a couple guys out there and drinking and blah, blah, blah. And I think they were kind of got to messing around with their gun and, shooting at one of these things. Nature came back and the arm off of the cacti fell and hit one of the guys and killed him.
Wow.
That's how, because they're heavy. They're so dense, I think because the amount of moisture. You're a fan of the Temple Smoke, so we're going to use the Temple Smoke utility bulb.
Okay.
Coat everything. I'll sit you up, make sure all the lines are done up nice, and get to the hair. We'll make full circle, I guess.
How should Tim apply this?
Well, emulsifying it, definitely. We can put it this way. The way I do it is basically, it's probably one of the best things, and not just because I work here. As far as I hate having many jars of something, this for this for that. And what I do is I just kind of, I guess slather sounds terrible, but you're basically coating the beard. You're moisturizing everything. That's the easiest way I can say it. And doubles up also as moisturizing and soothing freshly shaved skin as well. So just get it in there. You don't want to use too much. Half of a dime size, if that. Make sure you get it to where it clarifies in your hand. Or what was that again? Temple Smoke Styling Balm. Emulsify. That's what I'm doing. All right.
All right, tell me, what did you think of the experience?
I love the whole process. It's really enjoyable. The camaraderie. That's really the best part of the just getting all of this done, like the cut. I've thought about doing this for a couple of years, and then just coming here I was like, yeah, I should make an appointment and get it done because I could trust the brand, right? If I watch the channel, love the content. So what do you think?
Oh my gosh, you cut off all your hair. What? You said it was just a beard trim.
Yeah, it was just a beard trim and the whole rest of it.
That's crazy.